So guys, everybody of you has R-Studio open, right? I'm going to take you through a run through once again. This is our agenda for today. Using the script window, importing dataset, renaming the dataset because many of you have problems in that. And then we'll go to some important codes for the current homework. I see many people still using the console window, and we don't want you to use the console window, then copy it into the R script and then upload the file. All of your codes should be done here in the R script window. This is your console window where you get the output. So does anybody have any problems with importing datasets? Just now. Good. So this is a dataset that I have imported. As you know, the name of the data would be the date followed by the time at which you downloaded it. But in your question or in your code, you don't need to write the entire thing down. I mean, R does give you the option of writing data and then it gives you the option here. But what you could do is just rename the data set to something small that you can use, like question 9, question 10, just data, data 1, anything which is shorter. For example, if I have this data file, I open it, and this is the data. I want to shorten the name to something different, say data 1. So I'll just go here, data 1, assignment operator, data. Run this, and I have a new data 1 file. This is the data. So whenever I call data 1 now, I'll get the table that we wanted. Here in this data file, you can see that there is an index column, and I don't want that index column. So what I'll do is oops. So now I've deleted the index column. How you can do that is just add this parameter in front of your data file so that if you have any unnecessary row or column, then you can delete it. For example, in some of your files, you get row as names. So we showed you how to do that. So if you get an extra index column, this is how you remove it. Now let's go to create a vector. In most of your script files, comments are absent. So you just write £, write whatever you want. And then you can write your code here, or you can write your code here. And then follow it by the pound sign and the comments. Whenever we get your R script file, we expect comments to be there so that we know what you have done. In one of your questions, this was also on homework 1, we showed you how to create a vector. Let's say data 2. You want to make a vector of the values 9, 7, 4, 8. Run this, and now you have a vector. Yeah.
When you were doing column, is that a period in front of -1 or a comma?
Comma. If you do a -1 before the comma, it deletes the row. If you do a -1 after the comma, it deletes the column. And that's the first row or the first column.
And the 9, 7, 4, 8, it's a sub-value.
Pardon?
The 9, 7, and the 4, 8, that's like individual sub-value.
Those are what? Values. Just values. I'm creating a vector named data2, and these are the values of those vectors. As you know, you can all sum the vector, you can multiply it, you can square the vector. That was done in your homework 1. We'll now make a bar plot. So let's say this is my data, and I want to make a bar plot. I just write bar plot data2, and I get the bar plot. First value is 9, 7, 4, 8. Yeah.
So you always have to create vector before you can create.
Nope. Let's say I have data 1. Okay. I can make a bar plot of this data, of the first row.
You would just say bar plot.
Bar plot data 1, row name. That's it. Now if here you can see the 9 is above the y limit. The y limit is only up till 8. But so you want to know whether this is exactly 9, above 9, or does this continue? How would you do? You just put a y limit and the range from 0 to, let's say, 10, and then you'll get the y limit on the bar plot. If I want to label the bars, so I'll just create a data3, okay. And give another argument. And here you can name your bar. We have a similar problem in the current homework. So now bar plot is a function. It can take the ylim, xlim, names.arg. These are the arguments that you can pass to the function. To know what additional arguments you can pass, you can just, there are 3 ways of finding that. Just go to help here and type. You'll get it here, or you can just follow it with a question mark. or you can just write help. Oops. So these are the three ways you can go to the help to know what argument values are passed to the bar plot function. So here you can see height, width, names for the arguments, the legend. Let's put the legend for this plot. I'll just go here.
So we have this side of the lab. You have that side of the lab. And someone's gonna come down with a lighter now. Okay.
Okay.
But we reserve the west side for 3:30 to 5.
Okay.
So someone's gonna come down and give you that side and get access to that prompter.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Okay. Should work. Oh no. Cool. So let's see how to create a stack plot. Okay. I don't think I have the data for that. Let's get the Mocha's data. So this smokers data has the data on 1314 people, on their outcome, whether they are alive or dead, whether they smoked or not, or what age group they fell in. If I don't want to scroll all the way down here to know, I can just use the count function. Oops. This shouldn't happen. Fine. Okay. Okay. So here I've made a table from the smokers data set against the outcome versus whether the person smoked or not. If I want to plot this table,
I think we need to move to the other side.
Yep.
They have a reservation here.
Cool.
Yeah, that's fine. Guys, we're sorry, but can we move to that side of the room?